Hello everybody, and I'd like to welcome you to my introduction to 2014. Now this is just going to be a general overview of what may be happening under the influence of 2014. Now 2014 is a number 7 vibration, and the number 7 vibration really does bring massive changes within ourselves, and it teaches us that we need to, throughout 2014, remain focused. Okay, don't give in to the illusion and delusion, or be on our merry way and become lazy. It turns over our mind and our energy to enable us to create some wonderful changes in our thinking and our well-being, and also to bring through the growth patterning within ourselves to enhance our self-confidence and self-worth. Now during 2014 you may be finding that you're more attracted to study, higher education, training, learning more about what it is that you want in your life. And this is very important for partnerships and relationships, that family, all those types of things, because you start to realize what it is that you are contributing, what it is that you need back, and how that makes you feel. Now there are going to be changes that will come through the most unlikely areas. So these are things that may not be actually what we would call predicted. It could be that there is just a beautiful natural flow, and maybe there is a little bit of residue or past karmic journeying that needs to be lifted during this period of time. And of course the Neptune influence will help bring this through. Okay, it's about listening to your inner being and knowing that your intuition is really going to be putting you onto the right track. So you're really going to be opening up a lot of aspects of your own personal life, and this is going to be fabulous. Now there are a few countries that are going to be kind of making a little bit more of a highlight, or possibly be in the news a lot more during the time of 2014. Now this will be of course Africa and Asia, Belgium, Brazil, UK, Eastern United States, of course Sweden, Normandy, Poland, Syria and Turkey. Now you may be finding that there is a lot of information that is going to be revealed during this period of time, a lot of reassessing happening between particular countries and their protocols. There is going to be massive sweeping change in connection with their education departments and areas, and Australia itself will also have some of these influences. Now the most important one is that you'll probably find that there is a very strong connection between pharmaceutical companies. Now there could be lawsuits that are going to be settled. There could be major sweeping change that takes on, because this is about taking responsibility for past action. So there's major reform going on. We could be finding that there is a resurgence of a lot more education in connection with medical areas, okay, and especially to do with the pharmaceutical organizations and medications. You may also find that within yourself you're deciding that you want to listen more to Mother Nature and possibly take on some alternative routes. But whatever this may be, we've got the Neptunian influence kind of coming through during this period of time because of the number 7. Okay, and it is going to definitely, like I said, make some sweeping changes. Now the other thing that you may be finding during this period of time is that you remove any disillusionment about where you want to be in your life. That's correct. Your feelings and your emotions will be starting to come to the surface. You'll see people and situations for whether they benefit you or not. You'll be finding that during this period of time you're working on building your own self-confidence and self-worth, which is going to be very, very important. I know I mentioned this earlier in the message, but it is about you finding yourself. And a little bit like people say with the 7-year itch, you kind of, you're not happy, you just don't know what it is, okay, and you go searching for it. You could be finding that you're more inclined to be on a pathway of spirituality. You may be finding that you're delving more into more knowledge and information, dealing with your higher sources, helping you to find and reassess and rediscover what it is that you have been lacking. And this is one of the most important times for this, because a year 7 of course only comes around only so many times for the vibration, but you are going to be finding that during this period of time, you are coming through this year dealing with a lot, getting rid of what is no longer needed in your life, okay? The reassessments that you're making are going to be quite genuine. This is about bringing everything out, and it will. There will be no more feeling dazed and, oh, I can't do this. You're going to be feeling self-empowered and enjoying your life, rather than feeling like you've just been plodding along. And this is very important about standing in your own power, directing your life and your light energy the way that you want, and for once putting your needs first, because there's probably been a lot of times that you've put, sacrificed quite a lot and put everybody else forward. Now, there is a little word of warning during this period of time. This is not an excellent time for starting anything new, like any major financial agreements, or walking into changing your complete lifestyle. This is about you learning and restructuring, okay, and just removing situations that no longer work, okay? It's more about lesson learning or taking on board what is happening, rather than, the complete, let's clear it all out. That often happens in a year 9, which will be in a couple of years' time. But right now, it's about you finding what makes you feel happy and satisfied, and that you can make these changes within your well-being and within yourself, your thinking, okay, your emotional well-being. But also, this is going to be a major year of contributing towards your knowledge and information that is going to be very, very strong for you. Some may be finding that they're dreaming more. You're feeling that you're drawn towards the metaphysical studies and arts, okay? You're going through a major awakening. All of this is part of your growth during this period of time.